Hello, everyone. Welcome. Here I am. Wow, this lighting is really bright. Makes my hair look wild. Um, welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry, and this is Practical Stitches. And I am wearing my. Oh, Sue! I was just gonna text you. I guess I don't have to. Wow, you found me. Um, yes, here I am. How are you, Sue? I've been, oh, I can't even see. I've been rushing around here trying to figure out. I'm trying to find a scrap to polish my glasses because I can't see. So I have quite a few things on the go, as I've been saying, and working on all of them and getting nothing done. Seems to be the way of the world. And today I went to work and I forgot my phone. So I didn't know what was going on in the world. So, oh, you're just trying to stay awake. Well, hopefully I don't put you to sleep because that could very well happen. So I am knee deep in Project Dress a Girl, and I think I showed this dress I cut out last year and never got a chance to sew it together. So I'm just seeing if I hear the iron moaning. So I did iron on this interfacing to this collar. This is the underneath. Where's the rest of it? And I think the machine is all threaded to go. So yes, I am working on some dresses for Project Dress a Girl. I'm trying to figure out which way goes what. And I'm wondering if this is a collar piece. It's big, isn't it? I was wondering if I should put lace on it because this is, I don't know, to tell you the truth, I think this fabric is really ugly. I'm not a big fan. It's nice, but it's an odd color. It's kind of like, um, oh, that's not doing it justice at all. It's much darker. It's very, actually looks good on camera. It's very dark. It's like a burgundy. It's looking kind of purple on there. Anyway, I have to find, this is the sleeve. I'm going to have to do some maneuvering with the sleeve because it's supposed to have elastic, so I'm not going to put elastic in it. I guess I cut a 2. Well, that's not good. I wanted a bigger dress. Did I cut a 2? Yes, I think I did. Yes, I did. Well, that's disappointing because I already have a 2 dress cut out. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I have some lace here, so I'm going to get you to help me pick some out. It's very pansy. I guess they're like Johnny pop-ups or something. There's the front. Okay. So the reason why I cut this dress out, where's the picture? I am prepared. Here it is. It is cute little dress. It's from 1996. I guess that you can't. I'm holding it down too far. 1996, and it's an 8571. from the year 1996. And I've made this dress quite a few times, but I was going to show how to, I'm just going to put a placket in and some ties. And I didn't cut the ties. So I probably won't get to that part in this video, but maybe. We'll just gonna sew a placket in and then the ties, but I don't have the ties cut. I just realized. Put a lot of thought into this, didn't we? So this is the other dress that I make quite often. I just had the pattern, so this is quite old. What year? I'm trying to look in the back and see if there's a year on here. No year. You can tell that it's old because it is $1.25. Yeah, I don't see a year on here. But it just has the ties and I add the pockets. I put 2 little pockets on the front. So this is my little pocket pattern because there's no pockets on this other giant ruffly dress either. Let's set that over there. You have that one. It's a good one, yeah. So definitely going to be big enough because this one is a size 2 as well. I usually make this one every year. I just make it a little longer. Sometimes I add ruffle to the bottom and some pockets. So yes, and I'm a little jumbled, shall we say, frazzled maybe, because I have my class tomorrow. So I have stuff that I have to get ready for that, and they just sent the email at supper time. So I thought, oh my! So I printed that all off, and I have to get that stuff ready for class. I'm not even sure. I think I'm just a observer this time. I'm not sure. So I cut green for the undercollar of this big ruffly dress because there is green in this, but you're not going to see it so much. Let's turn this around. So I have some lace. This is obviously not going to look good. It's too white. Oh, I have some little lace. Maybe this will work. But it's not ruffled. That might work because that's just tiny. This has got pink hearts on it and it's just too big. This one I think is too big. Okay, Sherry, you're just making a mess. That's what you're doing. Here's a different one. Oh, I don't have probably enough of this. Maybe I can use this on the pockets. I'll put a row on the pockets. I'll do that. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, it's gonna. This is way too big. So I guess you didn't get to pick. Because there's not, that's pretty much the only options. Is this 2 different colors? No, it's not. Okay. So when I make dresses like this, I usually sew the odd pieces together first, like the pockets and collars and stuff. So I should do some information stuff first and tell you that September 1st, the email is going to come out for Men's Fabrics. And so make sure you're signed up. There I have a lot of new people signed up, and there is a gift card giveaway. I'm going to do a draw. It's not for a lot of money. It's like $10, but $10 is $10. So you get a chance to win that, and you will be emailed of that immediately right after I do the draw, after the email goes out. So that's how you'll know if you won. What's the other thing? So the new fabric for Project Dress a Girl will be, you'll be able to see it on September 1st, and it'll be in the email about that. And what else? Yes. So the email comes out on the 1st, and because I usually send it later. So for September, it's going to come out on the 1st, and a couple of new fabrics. But this one I can show to you tonight. So I have a new flannel. It already has thread on it. It's quite a large print, or plaid. Well, that would be called a set, I guess. And it's a pretty blue. It's like a pale blue background. I'm trying to get this so you can see it. It's a yarn dyed plaid. Yarn dyed cotton, I should say. And it's nice and soft. That's the inside. So I'm doing a terrible job at showing you wrinkles, basically. So that is a new one. It has a very bright yellow stripe in it. And it's a really pretty blue. Oh, the camera's not, I got too much light shining on here. I think this is pretty much true to color down here by the looks of it. But this is a be really good for pajama pants, for a flannel shirt, if you don't mind matching. But there's not a ton to match. I don't know if the bigger the plaid, if it's easier to match, but yes. This is new, and this is on the website right now. So, and it's 100% cotton. And it's quite wide. It's not, it's, I forget now. I think it's 53 or 55, something like that. I can't remember. It would be on the website. I'll just look it up. Sue says she likes it. Why can't I just did it here not very long ago, because this just came in this week. This plaid that I'm talking about. And where? What am I doing? I shouldn't be doing these late night lives, because I get a little brain dead. Oh my goodness. So I do have some information on the website about Project Dress a Girl. There. I should have a ruler right here. 57 inches. I knew it wasn't 60, but I couldn't remember. I just had a ruler. Here we are. Ooh. So, which way does this ruler go? So, this is the squares are about 4 inches. 4 inches. So, it's quite a large set, I believe is the correct term. But it's kind of like a greeny yellow, the stripe. Like a greeny yellow. I think it's pretty. I think it would make a nice shirt or pajamas or pants. A lot of people like wearing flannel pants. So we should sew something, perhaps. How am I going to put this? I'm going to start sewing this on, maybe. I think this was cut off as something by the looks of it. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Is there a right side and wrong side to this? Yes, there is. All right. We want to line that up. So what else do I have to tell you? Oh, in my class, we were doing hand stitching techniques. Of doing top stitching on a collar. This is my sample. And doing some fine top stitching on like for a pleat, and that's my really bad bar tack that I did. We were doing hand stitching techniques, and this is an arrow, and that is horrible. I would need a lot of practice doing that one. For doing like beside a well pocket or just a decorative sort of stitch. And that one takes a little more practice. So that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. And so I'm just going to try and sew this lace on. Mm-hmm. Right on the edge of my seam. Or my seam allowance. Right on the edge of my seam allowance. That makes sense when you say it that way, I believe. Oh, this is the other thing I had to tell you. Oh, Sue. You don't like hand sewing. Well, I kind of enjoyed it actually when I was doing this, and it gave me some ideas. Like, this is just like a running stitch, like a basting stitch, or if you were quilting. So we actually measured where the stitches would go. So I have a project that I think that I can use some of those techniques on, and I was gonna try and do that tonight, but I still have some pieces I have to cut out. So it was kind of a methodical, and it actually didn't take very long either. It was pretty quick once you get going. Because I don't really think to do that when I probably should be hand sewing this on. But I'm not gonna. I don't know if that's gonna look right because it's not gathered. Yes. Yes, for quilting it does take forever. But if you're just doing a collar or you're just doing like a deck on piece of clothing, it adds something extra special to it. Now, I don't want to cut that off. I don't know if that's going to look good or not. Alright, it might. Will it? It might. Let's try one and see what happens. The thing that I was going to tell you, see, it looks okay on there right now, but I don't know. This is going to be very oldish looking dress, I think. But maybe it'll be so ugly it'll be cute. That's my hope. That's my hope. All right. Do I have that lined up? I do. I hate that. So, the other thing I had to tell you, it's already in the description below. Izzy from Dizzy Quilts is the name of her channel, and the link is in the description below. If you want to see the fabric that is for Project Dress a Girl, little hint, you might see it earlier than the second because she might be doing something. So I will say no more. But just keep an eye on her channel because I know it wasn't in her Friday Sews video, but I think she's doing another video soonish. I'm not sure what exact date, but keep an eye out. So check out her channel because there'll be something interesting coming soon. Yes, she does. So keep an eye on her channel. She has something coming soon. The little bird told me. So make sure you're subscribed and all that so you don't miss out. There's so many things that I'm trying not to tell you to save for a certain date, and I'm always worried I'm going to blurt something out and say the wrong thing. Don't want to do that. That would be bad. All right. I think I'm just going to turn this out and see if this worked. Yes, Sue, I think you are subscribed to everyone. You know what's going on. Oh, that's not even caught. So bad. The rest, oh, another spot I missed. I think it's going to work though. What do you think? Does that look better or worse? I know it's not, you try and use what you have. That's cute, is it? It's kind of flat. Yeah, I guess it worked. I didn't think it was going to work. Except for the spots I missed. Look at that. You stick your finger right through it. That's not good. So, the unpicker needs to come out. Anyway. That's good that we figured it out, though. So that's what I've been doing, is trying to get some dresses started. And that's why I ordered some fabric. And I'll tell you the other reason on the second, but because I've been doing this the last couple years, like making a few dresses, and I guess I don't really have very many. That's why I was desperate and used this. Someone had given this to me, so it's not like it's nice, but I don't know if it's suitable for little girl's dress. Maybe. And then last year, so I only have 3 possibilities to use, and some of them are pretty scrappy. There's not much left, so I know you don't need a lot of fabric for a dress, but yeah. Oh, I missed that spot. So we get that. I didn't get all the lace caught, Sue, so I have to unpick some of it. Where's the other spot? I think it was here. I was trying to sew too close to the edge. Well, I just wanted to have a couple dresses sewn for my second video. So you guys can see some. There's going to be lots of cool stuff that's going to be happening that you're not going to want to miss. Everybody's doing something and doing something different. I'm probably not going to be doing, I don't know what I'll be doing the rest of the month. I'm kind of working up till the 2nd, and then I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the month. Probably finishing all these dresses I'm going to be cutting out, I imagine. There, I think I caught it there that time. Now to catch it on this side. Again. Yes, Sue, you are melting. This morning here, maybe this will make you feel cool a little bit. It's only 10 degrees here this morning when I went to work. I have to wear a sweater or a coat now when I go to work because it's a little chilly in the morning. And actually, there was a chance of frost already. We haven't had any frost yet, but don't brag. It is on its way, I swear. And when I'm talking Celsius, I know you're talking Fahrenheit, but yeah, 10 degrees Celsius. Google it. Yeah, it has been chilly in the mornings. There, I think I got it all caught this time. Yes, I do have the iron plugged in, but I gotta trim this. I just wanted to see if this was gonna work. I'm cutting off these thingies. It's a messy bit. Yeah, so a little press. Get it all caught. It's not going to pull off, except for that hairy bit that's happening there. I don't know. I think it'll break it up a little bit and I'll have to press it. So I'm going to sew these little baby pockets together. So I cut 4 of them. Obviously, this piece of salvage there is going to end up being on the inside. I hope I have, well, I suppose I can find something. I'm going to leave my opening in the bottom. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. What's happening? I am going to put some lace on these pockets. I am. I'm going to use that different one. I think I need a new needle in my machine, but it sounds like and yeah, got that punchy sound. I'd say I need a new needle. Wonder if I already have one out. Of my fancy pin cushion, yes, I do have one in there. Ooh, it looks really bright and on here. Holy. Ghosty. I don't know if I told you guys I named him Ghosty. That reminds me of a story. I used to work with these group of kids, and when they were in the building by themselves at night, there was 4 of them. And then me, and they would always tell me that the place was haunted, and they named the ghost Ghosty. I said, you couldn't think up a better name than that. It's funny. So they would always say it was ghosty. It was a brand new building, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't haunted. But they insisted that it was. And they cracked me up. All right. They're not kids anymore. They're all grown up and have families and houses. All right, so there's my pocket. I left the opening in there, and then when I sew it to the dress, it'll be all sewn up. Can't even see the selvage anymore. So this would be the outside, my little pocket. I think the lace on there. You have a ghost, but his name is Mr. Jones. He followed me all the way from El Paso, Texas. Oh my God. It is okay. Sue was saying that it's so hot there that they broke the ceiling fan on the back porch and they had to replace it. And then they had to buy a huge fan for their barn to keep the horses from dying. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. That is just too hot. I don't know how people handle it. I really don't. Never go outside. Sounds like it. A very expensive summer. Yeah, because those big fans. They're huge. I think I should do a decorative stitch, maybe. I should pick one out. I'll do a decorative stitch. At work, well, this isn't going to make Sue feel better. She'll think I'm bragging again, but at work they have these two massive cooling fans, and they brought them up, but they have never hooked them up because it was hot most of the summer, but I'd say our summer is pretty much over. Like it's cools down quite a bit at night now. Although we have had some hot days this week, but not 100 degrees. Not that kind of hot. Just like a warm day. Yeah, I'm not even going to call it hot. It was just sunny. We'll say that. Okay, I have a heart thing here. No, I'm not doing hearts. Oh, what do we have? There's like a million decorative stitches on here. Just pick one, Sherry. Okay. Which one? With my blunt needle. I'm trying to pick something that's quite simple that goes in a straight line. I don't have an air conditioner at my house. But it's only really 2 months out of the whole year it gets really hot. Well, hottish here, like where it's hard to sleep at night and stuff. But yeah, we don't have an air conditioner. But it sounds like, Sue, you have to have one in that kind of temperature. You have to. Okay, I think I finally found one that looks like it's sort of straight and not all over the place. 61. 61. We're playing bingo. Oh dear. I need help. Okay. 61. That's what we're doing. Let's see if my needle will work. Well, yes, it's just that heat is just, I don't even know. Because we do not have that. That is crazy. Oh, I don't think I'm going to like that. Okay. I'm using green thread, so this is probably not going to work. Well, Sue, you're going to have to move to Canada so you can be cooler. Although, be careful which part you live in because it gets hot in some places too. I don't know. The rest of the country is having, like, I know Ontario gets really hot. I think I just made this super ugly. Yes, I did. I'm going to have to unpick that. It looks more. Why didn't I just use white thread and just sew it on? I just like to make my life difficult. Yeah, I don't think I like that. That looks hideous. If I used a different colored thread. Can I make this dress any uglier without trying? I don't know. I don't think I can. Maybe I can cover that up. Cover that up. Oh. Put 2 rows of lace on there. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that looks all right. I don't think I like that. That looks hideous. What was I thinking? Well, you gotta try some stuff sometimes. Oh, 61 isn't happening again. This is why you shouldn't sew late at night. This is why. Okay. Stop messing around, Sherry. Yeah, I'll have to do a separate video about sewing a placket on because I'm ruining this. I don't think I can unpick that. I might have to sew some lace over top of that. Ugh. Hideous. Every time I start sewing, I think, why didn't I change the needle? The feather stitch. I am looking. I think I have 2 that you could call that. Oh, I see. Another one up there. Yes, I think white thread would have looked better. Great old green thread. This thread actually looks black when I have an awful time and then I'll sew something and think that's not even black thread, it's green. So I want to get rid of this fabric and that thread. Because it's really dark. Wonder how hard it is going to be to unpick that. No, I don't think that, yeah, I didn't have enough of that. I didn't have enough of that. We're supposed to get rain all day tomorrow. And there was supposed to be an air show here. So they did it because it's going to rain so hard and for so long. They canceled it and did it today, and then they're hoping for Sunday. So I was at work, but I guess there was a lot of jets flying over this house, and the whole house was rattling. So I'm kind of glad because I'm going to be in class and have all those jets flying over the house, rattling the house, that you would hear it on through the camera and everything is what I'm trying to say. What's happening here? Did I do? There. Does that look even? Maybe. All right. Let's get some white thread. Do I have some? This is beige. Is that going to match? Looks like it does. Looks like it does until I sew it on. We'll try the feather stitch like Sue suggested and see if what I call the feather stitch and what she calls the feather stitch is the same thing. And hopefully you'll be able to see it. And I probably should change my needle. What a good idea. Let's get that done. Set that right there. I do have a place to put my needles, but it's not within reach. I just had a needle in my hand and there it is. Now I'm just reading about Sue, and this is why Sue is talking about the weather. Is she hasn't been sewing because it is so incredibly hot. Because her sewing room is too hot to sew in. Which I totally get because I know at work and it's not as hot as it is there. It is annoying when stuff is you just feel like you're covered in lint. Because lint just floats around in there all the time. And even if you get a fan on you, it's very uncomfortable. So if you're doing that at home, try and do something you enjoy. That would be rough. Now let's see if we can do this the same. All right, let's try this again, shall we? I have two choices. Let's go. We're going to play Stitch Bingo. It's going to be this. What number is it? We'll go with number 9. Oh, what's that? That's not it. No. There we go. That's better. Probably should just use straight stitch and get it over with. But no, we're going with number 10. Oh, that's not the right one. Yeah, we'll do that. So number 10 it is. This needle doesn't sound much better, actually. Oh. I'm making faces. I don't know. Should have ironed this pocket. I don't have the right foot on either. Do you do anything right, Sherry? No, I don't. So that was a racket. You can't even see it now. But it's definitely not coming off, I can assure you that. It's definitely stitched on there, but I don't know. I can't even see it. It's like a million little stitches. All right, it's on there. It's not coming off. You can't see it at all. It's just really sewn on there. It's not going to focus either. There we go. Can't see anything. Try it on a scrap first, she says. Too late, I already did it. After I already... Yeah, I don't think I like that either. Sherry, why do you do these things? Well, it doesn't look bad because you can't even see it. It just looks like I sewed over it a trillion times. Anyway, it's not coming off. This is all I have of this lace, so we'll put 2 rows because it's going to be a very roughly dress. It's very gathered. Okay, enough of that. What's she saying? Probably should have used the color thread to match the fabric if you wanted to see it. Sue, you're too late. It's already been done. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can see I use bobbin thread. Is it gonna focus? You can see that. Not very well. Sorry. I don't like it. I'm not unpicking it though. I'm just gonna sew it. It's gonna look nice with 2 rows of stitching. I don't even know why I'm putting. Oh, I'm putting lace on the pockets because I don't like the fabric either. I don't like anything today. Anyway, this will be what not to do. I get too much of that back there. That much. I'm just wrapping the lace around the inside of the pocket, so maybe I should. Too late. It'll be fine. Do these things, and then I think about the consequences later, and then think, oh, maybe that won't work. Okay, now I'm happy with the pocket. It looks good with 2 layers of lace, and you can't see all that crazy stitching. Wonder how bad this would be if I just sewed over this. Oh, that's the wrong way. Did I do that one the wrong way? Yeah, I'm just gonna, instead of picking that, which normally I would do, I think I'm just gonna sew another piece of lace over it. And hopefully this top piece of lace never comes off. Never falls off. Shouldn't. I know the piece underneath isn't. Okay. There. Experiment is over, and this is not noticeable. Can you tell which one has the green stitching underneath? Oh wow, they look crooked though, don't they? So it's good. And I don't think you can, this is the one that has the green stitching. I can't even open it. There, you can hardly see that. That's gonna have to work. Ouch. It's biting me. Alright. So far we have one collar and 2 pockets. I should sew my label to the pocket while I have beige thread on. That would work. Oh, I gotta do the other collar. So, oh my goodness, I've been on here for an hour already. Yeah, Sue says she can't tell. I don't think you can. I'm not going to worry about it. That, yeah, the lace is a little crooked, but, oh, you're not going to notice. So, which side is the right side? That side. That side. Maybe I should just zigzag this on here. Why do I want to experiment with stitches this evening? Stop it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So I've been on here for an hour, and the only thing I've sewn is pockets. That's crazy. But I did tell you some Project Dress a Girl things coming up. Keep an eye out for Izzy's videos, because I think she has one coming out soon. And this has a knot in it. How wonderful is that? Oh, who did that? Look at that. A great big knot right in there. That's how we're doing that. There. Done. Except for that part that didn't come off. Oh, who would do that? That's no good to me now. Let's start again. All right. I didn't notice that knot in there until I got to it. And it was all frayed looking, so I don't think it would have looked too good. I think somebody tied a knot in there to say, don't use this section. Okay. We don't have any more knots. I'm trying to find the right side. Or what I think looks like the right side, I should say. And, okay. Let's get this sewn around. Oh, and I never changed my thread. Ooh. I'm trying not to stretch it while I'm sewing it, and I think I am. So I have a very small place to sew on there. All right. Where's that thread coming from? So, and it did. So we're going to get torrential rain tomorrow again. We've been getting a lot of rain. And it's been causing flooding and stuff. So, hopefully that doesn't happen, but we are going to get a lot of rain tomorrow. Oh, this is something. My boyfriend, he travels a lot, and he said he's seeing places where the leaves are already turning, and that was in the States. So, Sue, cooler weather is coming your way. My garden is going insane. The deer walked by and ate 2 of my sunflowers. So sunflowers that were taller than me are now like maybe, well, it's not a sunflower, it's a stalk. Ate every leaf. They must have been staying there chewing for like an hour, because I assume it's more than one, because that was a lot to eat all one time. Ate every leaf, like big sunflower leaves, and the whole top of it gone. So I don't know. That was pretty rough going when there was a whole row of lettuce and a whole row of beets and a whole bunch of other stuff they would have liked eating. Beans. But no, they ate the chewy. I can't imagine. Anyway, I think that would be rough eating for them. But anyway, they apparently liked it. So I'm short a couple sunflowers. I made the mistake of, I think I said this last week, planting spaghetti squash. And it is just everywhere. Everywhere. On Sunday, I'm hoping it's not going to rain. And I'm going to pull them right out of the ground. because And my tomatoes aren't ready yet, so I'll probably have to cover them if we get frost. And I gotta pull all the beets out before the deer eat them. But the spaghetti squash covered up all my carrots, so I don't even know if I have any. can't I still can't find my cucumbers. I see the leaves and I see the blooms, but I can't find any cucumbers. And I have one zucchini with all kinds of blooms, and the zucchini is white. That's how many spaghetti squash I have. They must have cross-pollinated or something. Anyway, yeah, my garden looks like a wild mess. I don't know. At least I'm gonna have lots of spaghetti squash, though. I think there's like a dozen of them in there already that are quite big, like too big, really. I gotta get them all picked. I've already picked 3 and cooked them. So, anyway, yeah. So that's that, and plus it's full of weeds. It's a mess. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have spaghetti squash and tomatoes. Was the answer to that question, Sue? Sorry. I'm gonna have tomatoes and spaghetti squash. Uh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get much more progress done on this. Oh, I gotta clip this before I press it. So I'm gonna try and get this to the point of putting the placket in, and then I'll probably film a short video for. Oh, okay. So yes, I'll try and do a video specifically on putting the placket in if that interests anybody. Because sometimes people aren't always don't have their own printer, or there's lots of free patterns that you can download, but maybe you already have a pattern, just want to adjust it to follow the rules of Dress a Girl. Maybe I'll do a video and just show how to put well, it's not even really a placket. It would be like a fly extension, and then just put ties. You could just put the ties, but anyway. Sue says she's never planted spaghetti squash. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I've never planted it before either, and it is everywhere. It's all over the lawn, it's in the garden, it's on the garden. It's pulling one of my sunflowers down. It's halfway over. It's like 3/4 of the garden, basically. Spaghetti squash. I planted 3 squash, and I don't know where they are. I know that they grew, but they're buried. I don't think that's why I'm going to pull them out, because I got about a dozen of them. That's a lot of spaghetti squash. And there's more growing. It's just growing like weed. If I will plant it again because it grows really well and very easily, and I never did anything to it. Threw the seeds in the ground and it just went wild. I'm going to plant it somewhere else. I'm just not going to plant it in the garden, and then it can do what it likes. And the raccoon have eaten some of them. They've been eating them. So it's easy to grow. You don't have to do anything to it, and you just need a place for it to grow all by itself because it just goes insane. It's crazy. And especially down there with all the heat you have, you'd be buried in it. Be everywhere. So I am going to work on this for a little bit longer, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Wow, I can't believe I've been on here this long and I haven't done Nothing. How did I ever sew anything? Have I ever sewn anything on one of these lives? Maybe. Oh, so this isn't even sewn together yet. All right. Well, we kept Sue awake for a little while. I'm always happy that you drop in and visit with me. It's nice to have a little chat with you and see what's happening in your neck of the woods and see what's happening. So, check out my website if you are. I know Sue's not thinking about being warm, but she wants to cool off. Uh, this is a new flannel on the website if you want to see more about it. And there's some details about Project Dress Girl in there, and there will be more on the 1st. And yes. So what's the date today? I don't even know. Today's the 25th. So I think, oh, now it's the 26th because it's after midnight. It's crazy. See, watch me that I can't do two things. I can't do two things at the same time. That's sad. There might not be a live on September 2nd. Is that a Saturday? No. Anyway. I'll probably still do live Friday night. Yes. I think the 2nd is Saturday. So yes, I still will do that. All right. You try to stay awake every Friday, but always seem to fall asleep. Yes. Well, that's probably, this is late for me. And I've been up late quite a bit. And that is unusual. I usually go to bed at 9 o'clock. I go to bed before small children. Anyway. Not tonight. Well, me and Sue better go to bed. I think it's bedtime. I'm going to sew the rest of this collar together and press it while I still have the iron on. And I hope that, Sue, you get to cool down a little bit and get to do some sewing. All right. Take care, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye.